Hello and welcome back to the Greenhorn Photo Taker. Today we have something special, very near and dear to my heart. Our second installment in the What Makes This Hike Great series. And it's about a local municipality park called Prospect Point that is very close to my home and a place I frequent all the time. So where to begin with this hike? I hike this place more than any other location. I take more pictures here than in any other location. However, if I ever had a day off and had a time for an excursion, either hiking or photography, this is absolutely the last place I'd ever go to. You see, it is really a municipality park. It's a local several hundred acre woodland that's mostly used by families, people walking their dogs, general low-key, easy strolls through a double-wide gravel track. Even though this main trail is rather mundane by hiking standards, there is a treasure trove of unblazed trails throughout the park. They offer multiple access points to the lake. There are even minor rock scrambles, and each one of these, usually single track trails, has so much character. It's just a pleasure to walk through. I use it as a training grounds for my hiking and photography. So I can piece together maybe a 5-mile hike with 900 feet of elevation gain. I use it for sunrise and sunset time lapses. I can capture beautiful snow events here, or even immerse myself in a wide range of wildlife, from herons to ducks to turtles to any other type of bird or deer. It really is teeming with wildlife if you look for it. In fact, I love this area so much, I created a map on it. It's replete with locations such as the Wastelands, Frost Valley, the Dead Marshes, the Fire Swamp, and of course the Isle of Liffey. There are trails such as Casa Doom, Diagon Alley, and Burbclave Way. There are a host of interesting sights to see along the way too. What about Dinklage Cave, Lonely Mound, Helm's Deep, or the Audubon Swing? Hopefully some of you that recognize fantasy books or fantasy movies recognize some of those names. I definitely pulled from my reading history for some inspiration in these places. So, without further ado, what makes Prospect Point Preserve great? First and foremost, this is a great place to explore if you are a beginner. At its widest point, it's only about 4/10 of a mile wide, and at its longest point, north to south, it's only about 9/10 of a mile. On the west side is a main road, on the east side is a lake, so you can't get lost, and it's a great place to learn how to bushwhack and explore and just get comfortable with getting your sense of direction and bearing when you don't have a blaze to follow. I especially enjoy this in the winter when you can very easily get lost without any trail to follow in normal circumstances. But here in the winter, you just feel comfortable. The worst that can happen is a fall over a tree stump or a rock or something, as opposed to truly getting lost somewhere. The second aspect of hiking in Prospect Point that makes it great is Lake Hopatcong. Most people know Lake Hopatcong for the hustle and bustle that happens every summer. Hundreds of boats, canoers, kayakers, even speedboat races in the summer. The lake is quite busy. But Prospect Point has many little coves and nooks and crannies that offer a quieter side. So there are fishing points you can get to, there are points just to simply sit and relax, and there are great places to really hunt for wildlife. Even better yet, depending on your point of view, most of these animals are acclimated to human behavior. So a duck will not automatically speed away. Even the heron will let you point a camera at it for many minutes on end before flying away. So it becomes a nice training ground to understand how to photograph some of the simpler birds out there. And don't forget to look at Sweet Swan Vista too. I think I counted 22 swan at one point in this little cove called the Devil's Horn Inlet, which really was an exciting time. The third thing that makes this great is the recreational trails themselves. They really are quite fun. Almost all of them are a single track, and almost all of them have their own unique character. Helm's Deep sits atop a great rock formation in the northern heights with a view of the lowlands, and it's very defensible from a frontal attack. Samwise Scramble actually requires 3 points of contact for most people, while Hanold Heights is no joke as you're trying to descend. Finally, that coastal ridge section offers not just many access points to the lake, but a little cave-like feature as well, called Dinklage Cave. The fourth thing that makes this great, and I have to say it, is the map. At the risk of offending with some potential hubris here, this map actually is wonderful. There are 53 named trails, 49 marked but unblazed connector trails, and 39 different points of interest. Most of them are aptly named, meaning like Pryornkan Jack's Playground, which was, I don't know how to pronounce it, but the rock monster from the Neverending Story is a wonderful rock formation that you can explore yourself. Lubricus Ledge is very slippery. Aimless Way is a side trail that leads directly back to the trail you just left, so it's aimless. And the Pit of Sakar is a place where unwanted garbage goes to rest. So the map you can download. I'll send a link out there. It's free, of course. Load it up onto Avenza. It is geotagged, so you can follow along with your GPS on your phone and explore at your leisure. And if you don't like the names I use, that's fine. Just use it for the trails themselves so you don't get lost. Finally, Liffey Island, and specifically the access point to Liffey Island, the Bridge of Birds, named after a 1983 novel by Barry Hugert, is a must for any local photographer. I've taken a sunrise time-lapse here. Truly wonderful shots of heron can be had here. There are multiple varieties of duck. There are turtle. I've seen a beaver. I've seen a hawk fighting some other local bird to chase it away from its nest. It's really special. And if you get there when there's no people, either early in the morning or late in the evening, you can sit there for an hour and not be bored for one moment and have plenty of things to shoot. And in the fall as well, it's exquisite. It just gives you a vantage point of different colored foliage that is really unique to the area. So do check that out as well. So there you have it. I would not recommend that anyone travel here just to go to Prospect Point, but if you're local and in the area or just interested in the map itself, I highly recommend Prospect Point Preserve. It is one of my favorite places to be. And as with all of these What Makes This Hike a Great videos, here is a 4K time-lapse on the GoPro 9 of the entire, or at least my favorite route through the park. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time, and get out and explore.
I don't want to wait anymore. I'm tired of looking for answers. Take me someplace where there's music and there's laughter. I don't know if I'm scared of dying, but I'm scared of living too fast, too slow. Regret, remorse, hold on. No, I've gotta go. There's no starting over, no new beginnings. Time raises on. Just gotta keep on keeping on. Gotta keep on going, looking straight out on the road. Can't worry about what's behind you, what's coming for you further up the road. Try not to hold on to what is gone. I try to do right what is wrong. I try to keep on keeping on. Yeah, I just keep on keeping on. I hear a voice calling out for me. These shackles I made in a town to be free. Be it for ease, be it for love. I won't take the easy road. Ooh, 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 oh. Ooh, I've woken up in a hotel room. My worries as big as the moon. Having no idea what or where I am. Something good comes with the bad. A song's never just sad. There's hope, there's a silver lining. Show me my silver lining. Show me my silver lining. I hear a voice calling out for me. These shackles I made in a town to be free. Be it for ease, be it for love. I won't take
There's a break in the rain. I'm gonna go outside, stand in the sunshine for a while. There's a break in the pain. I'm gonna take a ride. Honey, let me see you smile. And may my love travel with you everywhere. Yeah, may my love travel with you always. Yeah, may my love travel with you everywhere. Yeah, may my love travel with you always. There's a hole in the wall. I was in between a memory and a dream. Yeah, may my love travel with you everywhere. Yeah, may my love travel with you always. Yeah, may my love travel with you everywhere. Yeah, may my love travel with you always. And forever it may be a mystery to me. I could hear you knocking, but I couldn't let you in. I could hear you knocking, but I could not let you in. There's a break in the rain. I'm gonna go outside, stand in the sunshine for a while. And may my love travel with you everywhere. Yeah, may my love travel with you always. Baby, may my love travel with you everywhere. Yeah, may my love travel with you always.
I don't mind you coming here, wasting all my time. 'Cause when you're standing oh so near, I kinda lose my mind. It's not the perfume that you wear, it's not the ribbons in your hair. And I don't mind you coming here and wasting all my time. you got to wear. It's not the ribbons in your hair. I don't mind you coming here and wasting all my time. I guess you're just what I needed. Just what I needed. I needed someone to feed. I guess you're just what I needed. Just what I needed. I needed someone to please. I guess you're just what I needed. Just what I needed. I needed someone to feed. I guess you're just what I needed. Just what I needed. I needed someone to please. Yeah, yeah. So please me. You're just what I needed. You're just what I needed. You're just what I needed. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Help me, man, and tell me where you wanna go. I've got some idea, but I'm not in control. All I've got is time, so let me know. You've got stories, yeah, I wanna hear them all. And I've got some, but I don't think you wanna know. Let's just sit and wait to see it unfold. And I can see the fire in your eyes. Just one look it makes me come alive. So let me feel the fire in your eyes. 'Cause I'm sick and tired of being cold. Stop me, man, if I am going overboard. My heart's big and I just wanna give it all. And it slips out and I'm left feeling small. You've got theories, yeah, I wanna hear them all. And I've got some, but honestly they're full of hope. And let's just kiss and maybe they'll be solved. And I can see the fire in your eyes. Just one look it makes me come alive. So let me feel the fire in your eyes. 'Cause I'm sick and tired of being cold. And we can build a castle to the sky. We're looking at the sun right in the eye. And let me feel the fire in your eyes. 'Cause I'm sick and tired of being alone. And I just wanna be and I just wanna be brave. And I just wanna be brave. And I just wanna be and I can see the fire in your eyes. Just one look it makes me come alive. So let me feel the fire in your eyes. 'Cause I'm sick and tired of being cold. And we can build a castle. I'm looking at the sun. Don't let me see the fire in your eyes. 'Cause I'm sick and tired of being alone.
We get high in backseats of cars. We break into mobile homes. We go to sleep to shake a beat. Never wake up on our own. And that's the way we get by. So the way we get by. Oh, that's the way we get by. So the way we get by. We go out in stormy weather. We rarely practice discern. We make love to some try it out, it's like nothing you ever seen. You sweet talk like a cop, you know